Welcome back to Pops and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Gujarat. We're going for the achievement, keep the flame burning. And all we have to do is make our way into Timiland, Persia, as it's colloquially known. And we're going to have to take a few places that are considered to be our holy sites, including Kiva over here, and including Shiron. And there we have to build up the monument, the Baku Tishka as well. We do the whole thing because we, of course, became Zoroastrian, and our religion has to be brought back to the land of its forefathers, or something like that, at least. We had war. We had war with Garha and with Vijay. Now, we declared war on Garha because, mainly because our Marathas told us to. And I mean, who am I to ignore my estates, right? They tell me to go to war, I go to war. Sometimes. It happens to be land that I want. So, it's kind of an opportune moment. And we found a way for Jampur here not to join us. Well, not to join the enemy. We could make them join us. Not anymore. Actually, still anymore. Surprised. I thought 25% war score was the breaking point for call to arms into an ongoing war. Maybe it's just negative 25? Maybe. What the heck is going on with my political map mode button? Okay. Well, it was blinking. Who knows? Let's just continue playing the game here, shall we? There's a 10k stack of Garans over there, and there's a bunch of VJEs somewhere. We've taken out all of Gara, well, all the land is still there. That stack, I suppose. And all we need to do is piece out VJ, and once we do, we should be okay. I mean, you should immediately have 100% war score against the Garans. Is the thing. Well, technically Cochin is in here, but I think they're a VJ subject. Yeah, so once we piece out VJ, Cochin will be gone as well. VJ is also busy in a war against Bahmanis, which I support. Well, I'm not supporting them, but I support the fact that they're doing it, right? It's a good thing. The question is, what do we actually want out of a piece? Do we just want white peace, or do we want something more like transferring trades, war reps, pillaging their capital? How much would I get? Doesn't tell me. Why would it? None of these things. Release nations, I don't think. Cancel subject, return cause to... Nah. I might, depending on how this war goes, I might just go for the tiny piece. But I actually like the idea of a long piece because we do have an aggressive expansion number there. And that number is not gonna go down once we piece out this war. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's gonna go up. Would be very surprised if anything else was the case. And that means to me that we should consider a long peace deal. Oh, I should also check again what I need for unified culture, because I definitely want to start my golden era at this age. I should have done it last age, I just didn't notice the age ending. No, I should definitely do it this age. Now, what do we want here? War score cost versus other religions is kind of interesting. Because that is everybody else. There are no other Zoroastrians. Everybody else will have 25% reduced war score reduced war score cost. Which might be very good. It doesn't reduce aggressive expansion, which makes it kind of neat, but it's still pretty good. And I honestly don't super care about any of these other things. I'm just going to take the war score cost here. That'll be decent. This would be a decent place to be and not get attrition if it wasn't for the fact that there's an army there. Don't love it here. Ooh, that's a lot of EJEs actually. Not in love with attacking into that. Let's get some backup. Make sure. Oh yeah, I did want to go and make some claims, didn't I? Yeah, let's do this place. We don't need claims. because we have the greatest Cult's Belly. It's not the greatest Cult's Belly. Reconquest is a better Cult's Belly, but a very, very good Cult's Belly in Deus Vult. But claims still help with coring. And I don't know if they also reduce aggressive expansion. They might not, but they do help with coring for sure. How do I not have anybody on here that helps me actually siege? That seems like a dumb thing to do. Maybe I need my mercs for some battle or something. To bottle. Let's keep rolling here. Do you have a cannon on you? You do. Excellent. Give me that cannon. Get it onto Penobscot here. Penuconda. And I think I still keep my folks over in Gara. It's a bit risky because Garan rebels might pop up. I don't like that. Yeah, there's a lot of unrest here. Thing is, if I leave Gara, then that army there might decide to fight me. Or take land back. Not actually fight me. Fight me would be fine. They might decide to take my land. And that would not be fine. Oof. I think I'll actually lose some mercantilism here. Now 50 dip is a good price for mercantilism. So just value for money here, we should lose the dip and not the mercantilism. But my giants are already so disloyal. I'm really not super into peeving them off even more. So yeah, let's drop one of these things. Someday I'm gonna have to read up what mercantilism actually is and why it makes traders unhappy to have mercantilism. Sounds like a thing that would make traders happy. Maybe giants are not really traders. Traitors, not traitors. I don't like you. Cochin there needs to be stopped. Furthermore, I believe that Cochin must be stopped. Yeah, but they're already on the run. They, I guess, saw me coming? I don't know how or why, but I suppose they did. You're probably on the side of Gara. Oh, well, obviously on the side of Gara in the war, duh. And there's Garden land up here, so that's probably where they got the vision from. Makes sense, makes sense. Well, hello there. This is not the safest of attacks to make. But if I take my 5/5 general, Shirley. That's the name of the general, right? Shirley. That's gonna be fine. I can't even go there, never mind. Never mind. Fort in Malanadu is stopping me from doing things. I will lose the prestige. Could I stop having negative events, please? That would be quite excellent. Let's get down the Cochinese. They're not considered dead. You're dead to me. And everybody else, I suppose. Somehow my caps lock button keeps jumping off its rails. It's not as if I'm hitting my caps lock button, it's just next to the resting place for my hand, and then it just does that. Weird. Maybe this fixed it. I have these tiny little rubber rings on most of my keys. Well, on the bottom of most of my keys, because this is a mechanical keyboard. It's very loud. You certainly have noticed the noise that my spacebar makes when I keep hitting pause, and I use these rubber rings to make it slightly more palatable a sound, I suppose. Ooh, this was maybe a mistake. Run! Save your friends. We can't? Oh, how did I fuck this up? How did I fuck this up? Did they take the fort in Mutkill while I wasn't looking? Oh, it was the other guy sitting around there. Oh, it's one of the non-co-belligerent, one of those of the Bahmani War, and that's not in the VJ's, in my VJ's war. Was sitting here taking the fort, gave control to VJ, and now they have a zone of control here that's fully stopping me from getting to defend my folks in that place. Ooh, that's bad. That is probably 10,000 dead folks over here, including my mercs. Oh, I don't like that. Tricky. I don't see that there's a way I stop this. You're interestingly trying to take your capital back instead, which you're going to do very soon, but that might mean that you don't want the battle. Now, can I peace out VJ? Is that a thing? It is. I should just do it. Everything else is just too risky. Yeah, I want a longer peace deal, but that's just not in the cards right now. I don't think I can quite take transfer trade. No, it's super close, but no. I'm just gonna take war reps and ooh. Pillage that capital? I mean, how could I not? That's 6 development we're moving, right? I think that's what it said. Oh, we get 4. They lose 6, we get 4. Yeah, it's aggressive expansion and all that, but who cares? I want that stuff. Gimme. Also, decent amount of cash money. Meeting for themselves. Get out. Don't kill my folks. Leave. And then once my diplomat is back, I should have made a claim though on daily, I think. I just missed the timing. I mean, if I should tell you what I really want, it's this. Just a number, I think. I think it's still just a number. Overextension will be fine. The admin cost is a bit punishing. But yeah. And your cash. Give it. Yikes. Over governing capacity. We should be kind of close to ranking up, shouldn't we? How's our development looking? Yeah, when I say kind of close, I mean kind of not close. Obviously. Rivalries. It's just time for Timmy. If I rival here, they'll also break the royal marriage, so that part is kind of okay. I think I will rival Timmy. No, that cost is the... Ooh, good. Oh, bad. I talked last episode about how the Mamluks were looking good against the Ottomans there. But right now that is not the case. I think I might still ally them. I do believe they cannot call me into war where they're 80% down. I surely hope that's true. Because otherwise that was a very short-lived alliance. Like, hi, bye. Sorry, we're not actually interested in being friends, you know, it's just, whoops. You are taking attrition here, which I don't like. Stop that. Let's get you north and help out. The reason I want to ally the Mamluks is, well, twofold. For one, I want some big friend, powerful friend, even though they're just currently dying to Mr. O something fierce, to defend me against coalitions. And for another, I don't want them to actually coalition me. You just got trounced in that war. Ottomans, Tunis, and Ghazi. Do I know where Ghazi is? No. No, I don't. I'd like to see the other side of the war, if the Mamluks had any friends there. Or not. I mean, it clearly feels like they wouldn't, but... Because if they had, then maybe they would have done better. But oof, that's a beating. I mean, sure, the Ottomans tend to beat the Mamluks in most regular campaigns, but usually they don't have like a Syria here in Mamlukian Anatolia. So clearly the Ottomans were doing badly before, but something must have turned around. I mean, the way the AI fights wars, it's very possible there was just something stupid. Like the Mamluks parking a 40 stack on some fort that wouldn't fall. And the Ottomans ravaging the rest of the Mamlukian land and the Mamlukian army at the same time. Or somebody taking a battle in a stupid province or something. We just lost a bunch of claims. Losing this many claims at once make me think that we got them from a mission. I kind of assumed they were permanent claims, but maybe they were timed claims here. Clearly they were. I should have paid attention to that. Hadramut cannot like me, that's okay. So where do we lose? Oh, these Bahmani claims. Yeah, I suppose they're not needed for a mission, so they were just timed. You know, I did declare war and took some claimed land there, so I'm not utterly unhappy with the fact. Ooh, I took a huge province there in Gondi and Mahakashal. Mahakashal, 10 mil development for some unfathomable reason. Unfathomable. I could consider running Muhammad here. Sure, we have unrest that we're then not dealing quite as well with, but we have tons of money. I need Atman something fierce, and we actually have a lot to convert once these cores are in. So yeah, Vijay took that Bahmani land back. Interesting. Who are you? Patna. Patna does not love me. And Jampur keeps throwing guarantees around. If you were guaranteed by Jampur, and then, or if you saw that your neighbor was guaranteed by Jampur and then this happened, would you believe in Jampur's guarantees anymore? Doesn't sound particularly smart. Money needs spending. Also, you need to. Money needs making. Go to Coromandel. Grab me that cash money. And look for some more stuffs to build. Did I say stuffs? I did say stuffs. Why would I do that? Nobody knows. Let's get some more level 2 centers of trade going. Oh, you need 10 development. Come on, Chitor. Don't be such a wuss. I suppose Goa is fine to upgrade, actually. What with the amount of trade we're doing down here. Actually kind of useful. Orissa wants to reconquer Jaipur. It's a war against Jaipur. I will join your war because I'm a faithful ally and I'm not going to do anything. Oh, it did say Jaipur, but they're also fighting Andhra. Are you fighting somebody relevant? No. Calicut and stuff. I don't think Bijapur and Mahakashal Oh, Marrakesh is the one I can't core yet, right? Yeah. And Bijapur? Are you a state? No, but you could be. Yeah, let's go over capacity, why not? And turn on the edict and convert this freaking Hindi. Folks, we're not going to fully core the place just yet, because I want to start the core of whatever the place is. Oh no, Vijay Calicut. However am I going to handle that? I don't care. I honestly don't give a hoot. Anyway, that's another claim on the Sind. I suppose I take it all. Colonialism in Bundelkhand. Oops, so we didn't even sell it to them. Did we sell it to Jampur? I think we're still selling it to Jampur, aren't we? Or are we? Are we not? Money. Doesn't say I can only share it to one person. Alright, and we can't share it to Timmy anymore because we're no longer allied to Timmy. What about that Mamlukian alliance though? Probably can't. Oh, I can. Even though I'm at war. I suppose because I'm not a co-belligerent there. Oof! Oof, Mr. O. That's harsh. That is harsh. He's still very popular. I'm still gonna ally the Mamluks. Who cares? Right. What's the worst that could happen? War against Mr. O? Surely not. 177 admin is what we need to make our cores. Which should be happening next month. Patna no longer has a trade league. After they themselves left. Interesting. Mamlukian marriage. You are 56. I'm not 56. Even though I'm freaking Timurid. Oh, I'm 12. Right. Kept looking at the wrong age there earlier. Yeah, I'll even take the -5 hit for that. I do want those relations. 177. There we go. Give me the core. Yeah, it costs extra for governing capacity. Tis what tis. I could start looking for some governing capacity buildings actually. You need good courthouses. This doesn't sort at all. Cool. I mean, it did sort once and then it stopped. I assume the -4 is what we're looking for here. That's really not much for a building. Not a big fan. I'd rather have some money. Maybe a manufactory. Still don't really care about these marketplaces. Don't mind some more shipyards though. Don't mind if I do. Actually, decent amount of enemies being summoned here. And my poor subject. How about your defensive? Ooh, I don't know. That's the direction I wanted you to go in. I mean, I know it's not. Sorry, subject. Sorry. I'll take the siege ability. Most certainly. Just absolute maximum certainty here. And I'll take a claim on you. Although now that Timmy is the enemy, we only have a truce right now, I should absolutely go ahead and build a spy network on them and at least claim those 2 places. Not the most relevant of places, but places nonetheless. I suppose I fully core Bijapur. Oof, at prohibitive cost. But at what cost? Ooh. Thanks for the admin. Come on, my course. Are you stopped or something? No, you're just slow. Am I on full-on force limit? I am. How my sailor's doing? Very well still. Still don't understand how my sailor to force limit ratio is so bad. I also don't understand why Orissa is so bad here. Look at them ping-ponging between Andhra and not. Yeah, this is what you should do. Put 6k on Andhra, send the rest to mob up those filthy, pathetic enemies. No, mop them up. Don't let them live. Is that so tough to understand? Just beat them freaking up. Now you are beating them up. Subject. If you want to help, you can help. You don't want to help. Just good black flag there. Peace with Jaipur. Just war reps? Okay. I'm not sure you're gonna make your money back there, pal. An interesting choice, to be sure. To be sure. Still lots of cash money lying around and no real way to turn it into more money for the future. Or is there? Garish separatists are on their way. Let's get a decent general over here. Take them all out. And I do think we take a bit of a breather here until we can attack Timmy. In 3 years. Who's allied to the Horde? Yes, and Ghazi. Oh, I meant to use my favors with them to break an alliance first or something. Oh well. Gary Separatists, Core, oops, not paused apparently. Regency ends, that's fine. I mean, sure, I could extend my Regency. That's Timmy. This Timmy Red is what I'm looking for. My current Regency, which is a 424, instead of running my actual heir, who is a... I know they're good, but where? There you are. No, that's your heir. Okay, this is confusing me. So this is the Regency for Ahmad, who's not a Timurid. Okay. Okay, it's fine. We just have a Timurid consort doing the thing. That makes a lot of sense. My 4-4 consort is doing the job right now. She's doing it well, but Ahmad here, with their 11 pips, is even better than the 10 pips of the consort. Plus, it's an admin pip, 2 extra admin pips, which we want right now. So now this is fine. We're not going to extend that Regency at all. But we are going to go to Narbada and Mahadeo and try to convert them as quickly as possible. Just 1 month off there. We have so much missionary strength already that the extra percent from the edict doesn't do much. So it might actually have been a consideration to not turn that on. Yeah, we have 8 now, we would have had 7 before. The difference percentage-wise is not very big. But hey. Anyway, thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And if you have anything to say, that comment section is still open for business. Thank you for watching, see you folks next time.